Hi, hello, welcome to my channel, welcome to my first YouTube video ever, well, one of them. My name is Lindsay, my YouTube name is Lindsane. Subscribe if you want. This is going to be pretty much Manhattans with Lindsay, or whatever cocktail I decide. Anyway, so today I want to be talking about just life in general and life changes and things like that. Mainly what I want to talk about is how when crazy shit happens in your life and people are all like, oh, eat, pray, love, like find your journey, Yeah, I get it. I've done that too. I've actually been that person. I've said those things to people. And no offense, a lot of it's bullshit. Nobody wants to hear those fucking things. Nobody wants to hear like, oh, like it's okay. Like this is your new journey. Like this is fine. Yeah, I get that and all, and like that's super positive and great. And that's what you should be telling people. I get it. But also, side rant, when somebody's life goes up in flames and they have no idea what they're doing and they've pretty much lost everything they know, or people that are close to them or things like that, the last thing they want to hear is like, oh, you're so much better off. Even though deep down that might be the right answer, sometimes it's not. Sometimes like that person just wants you to be like, oh my God, like wallow with me in my misery and tell me that I'm not crazy for feeling like a piece of shit right now. Like, am I not allowed to feel like a piece of shit? Can I just feel like a piece of shit for a little while? Anyway, I mean, no comparison to my life or anything, but that actually happened to me. And I think it's happened to a lot of people. Like me, little backstory, before I moved to Florida, like my whole life, back home in Wisconsin was completely different. I completely lost, I didn't lose, but I moved away and changed my life from a lot of things. I got out of a relationship that was really not benefiting my life, but in my eyes at the time, I didn't see that. So when it ended and everyone was like, oh, like this is good for you, like this is your adventure, I was like, fuck you. You don't know me. Like, I loved this person. This person was somebody I really cared about, and I don't want to believe that they weren't the right person for me, because how could I be so stupid to think that so I think that's like one thing, like if you have a friend or you have somebody out there who's going through something similar like that, where they're going through this life transition and they don't know what's going on, honestly, don't just tell them that, oh my gosh, you're so much better off. Be there for them and actually talk to them about like real life stuff, like bring up, you know, like that you actually are sad for them and you feel bad that they have to try to figure out something new, even though yes, it probably is better off. And yes, I have been very much so better off, but it's not like there aren't still bad days or good days. It's just part of my life. And the thing is, sometimes it's okay. It's okay for me to sometimes days feel crazy. Like I feel like a crazy person, for missing certain things or certain people from my life in the past. And I don't think that it should be embarrassing for one to talk about that. You know what I mean? So that's just something I want to address today. I drink this Manhattan. This is actually my third, and it's wild turkey, so bear with me. Anyway, what I want to do with this YouTube channel is I want to talk about life, real life things, and I want to talk about real life feelings. I don't want to talk about the eat, pray, love bullshit. I want to talk about real feelings, what's going on in your lives, what's going on in people's lives. I'll probably post some funny stuff, some things that people can relate to. You know, I went from, living in a town where I knew everybody and had a lot of really awesome friends. Worked at the bar of my dreams and worked very hard there. Finally got all the shifts that I wanted. And then my life went like completely changed in a blink of an eye. It changed overnight. It was night and day. All of a sudden one day it was like, oh, moving to Florida. And it's been a blessing to move, but also here I am, like I'm rebuilding my life, and it's difficult to do. And when, you know, you're unsure every single day, like, where is this life taking me? Where am I going with this? Where are we going with this, Linz? But I'm figuring it out. I am working, you know, at a chain restaurant now. I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to get fired. But, you know, and it's fine. It's a way to make money right now while I'm building other empires. But it's not ideal. And some days I want to scream. Like, and I have moments of panic where I really miss, back home, miss the bar I worked at a ton, which is Evelyn's Club Maine in Racine, Wisconsin. You should go. But, I miss it a lot. I miss, just the life that came with it sometimes, but at the same time, sometimes that life also wasn't the best for me because I don't know, you know, how to control my life and like what's going on and such. So, but life goes on and things are actually pretty good. I have a kayak now, and I kayak and I do these things. And I'm actually about to do this cleanse, and I'm gonna actually do videos for that and help people through that in my own way and stop sugarcoating it because it's not easy. It's the HCG cleanse, and if anyone's ever heard of it or anyone's ever done it, you know, you've seen the blogs, you've seen the happy-go-lucky, oh my gosh, this is what I ate today. Like, no, I'm gonna be real as fuck with you about everything. I'm not gonna hold back. Anyway, cheers. I hope you enjoyed this first video. This is just me kind of ranting, talking to you about what is to come. And I probably will edit some of this stuff out. So if my ex sees it, I don't have to feel so shitty. You know, or his new girlfriend. Who knows? Just kidding. I'm just being petty. And I'm you know, I'm partly allowed to be kind of petty, right? Aren't we all? Anyway, stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share if you want. Follow me. I only put out new videos every Tuesday. I know that it's technically, what, Thursday morning? And check my fake watch. But no, I'm gonna sign off. And if you want, like, share, post a cocktail you'd like me to drink before we start. All right. Good night.